The official story on Christina Glick's death is simple, a self-inflicted gunshot wound. But inside her apartment, another story seemed to unfold, one of a violent struggle, with blood reportedly staining nearly every room. So what really happened to Christina? At 35 years old, she was a realtor and a mother living in Georgia. Her life took a sharp turn in July of 2021 after an incident on Tybee Island Beach, where she was arrested for public indecency. The arrest video didn't get out, it went viral. Websites like The Smoking Gun ran the story, and the public shaming was relentless. Friends and family say she spiraled after that, falling into a battle with drugs and alcohol. They remember a time when she had a good life, a nice house, and a BMW, but she had become increasingly wild. About 9 months after the beach incident on March 31st of 2022, Christina was found dead in her Hinesville apartment. Tragically, her body had been there for about a month before being discovered. The coroner made it official. Her death was from her taking her own life. That explanation just didn't sit right with some. The landlord's sister, who first entered the apartment, described what looked like the aftermath of a violent fight, with marks on the walls and blood everywhere. She also pointed out that Christina had paid her bills in advance and had unopened packages waiting, things you don't typically do if you're planning to end your life. The speculation only grew louder when neighbors started talking. Several reported hearing a huge commotion from her apartment around the time she was thought to have died, which they said involved a man they believed was her boyfriend. They also claimed the police never even came to ask them about it. Despite these accounts, authorities stuck to their story, saying there was no evidence of a homicide. They pointed out that the apartment was locked from the inside with no signs of a break-in. The police theorized she might have moved around after being wounded, which would explain the blood throughout the apartment. The story authorities are telling just doesn't quite line up with the scene. If you're fascinated by mysteries that leave you questioning the official narrative, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. So is Christina Glick a casualty of public shaming who took her own life, or did something far more sinister unfold behind her locked apartment door? Officially, the cause of death is that she took her own life, but the strange clues from the blood-soaked rooms to the witness testimonies that were apparently never heard cast a long shadow of doubt. The line between a tragic end and possible foul play has become hauntingly blurred. What do y'all think really went down? Drop your theories in the comments below, respectfully.